today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end, and you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt. So the first chord is A minor, and you're going to be pressing first fret on the B string, Eddie 8, dynamite, goodbye, Eddie, B string, middle and ring finger on the second fret on the D and G string, strum the bottom 5 strings. C is the next chord that it actually changes to. Take the ring finger, lift it up, try to keep both other fingers down while you do this, and stretch it so it's on the 3rd fret on the A string. That's a C, strum the bottom 5. D, lift everything up, put your index on the 2nd fret on the G, middle finger on the 2nd fret on the thinnest D, and ring finger on the 3rd fret on the B string, and strum bottom 4. F major 7, index finger on the 1st fret on the B string, just like we had with A minor and C, middle finger on the 2nd fret on the G, and ring finger on the 3rd fret on the D string, and strum the bottom 4, and G. Now you can do this 2 ways. I'd like you to try this. Middle finger on the 2nd fret on the A string, ring finger on the 3rd fret on the E string, and pinky finger on the thinnest string on the 3rd fret also. And if that feels uncomfortable, then you can do it like this, index, middle and ring on the 2nd, 3rd and 3rd. But I'd like you to try it this way because we're going to be changing to C. And we're actually going to be needing that pinky finger a lot in this song. So let's have a look at how we start the tune now you know the chords. Start with your A minor, pick the A string. Picking just means playing one string, then play the next string below that, the D, and then strum the bottom 3 strings. Little strum, pick, pick, strum. And if you like, although it's optional, down, up, down. Pick, up, down. Okay, that's what you're going to do to start with. That changes to a C. Bring the ring finger up to the 3rd fret on the A string. Do the same picking pattern, but it will make a different noise because you're pressing down different strings. And strum the bottom 3. So we go A minor, then C. And finally, D. We make our D chord. Start on the D string with the pick, so that's the 3rd string down, then open on the G string, and strum the bottom 4 strings. So we go A minor, then C, D. And now let's talk about rhythm and timing. So it's very useful, and it also makes it easier to play the song if you get this right. So with the A minor we go 1 and, so 1, 2, 3, 3, then C, then D, then back to A minor. So it's 1 and 2, 3, 4, change, 1 and 2, change, 3 and 4, change, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And that's what you're doing throughout all of the verses. I hurt myself today. Until he sings, but I remember every, on every, and then on the word thing, I'd like you to change to a G chord, preferably using this fingering for your G chord, please. And then the strumming starts. We go down, 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 up. That's what we do for every chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. 1, 2, down, down, up, down, 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 up. So I'm going to join it from But I Remember Everything, which is from the A minor. So but I remember everything. Okay, that's how it joins. So get used to going from picking to strumming. You'll hear it really clearly in the song. So when the strumming starts, we do a G. Then I'd like you to make an A minor, but preferably, although it is optional, leave your little finger on the 3rd fret on the thinner string. It just makes it sound a bit more authentic. So we've got G, A minor, and then we've got F major 7, leaving the pinky down, strum the bottom 4. And then we change to C, just move ring and middle up. Leave everything else, the index and the pinky finger, seated. And that goes round in a circle. So let's give you a little bit of vocal so you can just guide you along with that. I'm going to go from Try to Kill It all the way. Try to kill it all away, but I remember every G. A minor, I become F. C, my sweetest G. A minor, one night on F major, moves away C in the G. Just keep going with this chord progression. A minor, you could have it F. C, empire of G. Back to A minor. I will let you down F. I will make you hurt. Now there, on the word hurt, is where the biggest amount of challenge will come if you're a beginner out there, because it's the biggest challenge in the song, because you're going from strumming back into picking, which is actually harder for most people than going from picking to strumming. So we go from the G down, up, into A minor. My advice is, as you're doing that, look down at the strings on your right hand, on this hand, to check that you're about to pick the open A string into your A minor. That makes you much more accurate when you look down and then you start picking the right strings, because that goes back into no singing. And then the singing starts with I wear this crown of thorns, okay? That is most of the song. You just go round a circle, and this time the lyric is I am still right here, into strumming. What have I? All the same thing, my sweetest friend. And you could have it all, my empire of dark, I will let you down, I will make you hurt, the second time, but keep strumming, but get louder. I could start again, F. C, a million miles away, G. I would A minor, keep myself, F. I would find a way. Okay, and he finishes on a C, leaving it hanging. You really want to go back to A minor, but don't leave on a C. It sounds awesome.